All right. How you guys doing today? Thank you guys for watching, for being here, for being maybe a notification or part of the notification squad. I appreciate you guys. Um, Also, if you're just a subscriber, I appreciate you as well. Or if you're a member, I appreciate you a little bit more. Um, so thank you for being here. Let me save that. Kind of tired. Need some sleep, right? Let's see. So we got 32 people that are here. Make sure you guys hit that like button as soon as you get in here. It does help out the channel. Doge to the moon. Good morning, Matt. Good morning, Gary Fowler. Let's go, future millionaire. Good night, Matt. Are you going to sleep, or you mean like I should be going to sleep? Is that what you're saying? I mean, not only is Dogecoin running, but Shib is making a move as well today, which is great. Especially for the places where I do have it. Oh, 10 p.m. Australia. Well, thank you for watching. Um, have a good night. Hopefully, you wake up to some gains um, in any positions that you hold. So, I'll give some people some time to get in here, and we'll get into everything that's happening within the market. Obviously, getting into what's going on with Dogecoin in a couple of minutes. But I do appreciate you guys for being here. Actually, you know what? Um, let's go ahead and pretty much dive right into it. Do y'all have any crypto wallets that I can copy? Crypto wallets that you can copy, like as in um, buying, or sorry, buying the same positions as someone has in their wallet. Sure, there's a few people out there. Price prediction for Doge. I've said that in the past that I think Dogecoin will reach a level of $1 that level that everybody wants it to hit, which would be a $143 billion market cap. I honestly believe that it will find a way to get to $150 billion market cap, even though it's just a meme coin. Now we've seen some hype around some Dogecoin news regarding X payments, and I guess the CEO kind of opening his mouth about. Sorry, I'm tired. I don't know why. About X payments and giving his opinion, but we'll have to see. Trust wallet. Um, yeah. And you're talking about, do you have wallets that you can copy? I'm sure there's wallets out there that people can copy, but I would suggest you make those moves yourself. It makes you feel better about the moves that you're making. 1000%. Good morning. Dogecoin to $10. I don't know about that. They have an inflationary aspect to them, so I wouldn't say $10, but I could definitely say that level of $1 that everybody wants it to hit. Yeah, it will get there. Um, I really don't hold any Dogecoin. The only Dogecoin I hold, which technically is not even holding Dogecoin, is my Margex account. And what I do have over there, which is trading, I think, XRP for Dogecoin. I've been yawned this many times in this short amount of time. It's like 5 minutes, and I probably yawned like 10 times at this point. And honestly, since I got on live stream, and maybe it's the talking, since I got on live stream, this is the first time I yawned this morning. So I guess it's probably because I wasn't talking this whole entire time. I was just, catching up on some videos, catching up on some things that I missed. Um, so maybe that's the
Nicholas
case.
donated $4.99 through Super Chat.
Well, thank you for the super
Rate
chat.
portfolio, 500K Jasmy, 5K, 25K Vet, 15K Beam, 2.5K algo.
So you said 500K Jasmine, 5K something, 25K Vet, 15K Beam, 2.5K Algo. Yeah, I think Algo will find a way to get back to a level of $2 or so, maybe even more than that. As we look at Beam, I think I speak highly of Beam and where that's going to go. Again, a lot of these places, the level to get to is $1, right? And I think Beam is no exception, except Beam has a larger use case. So I think Beam is a big player in the game. I have about 60,000 Beam. So yes, I do think that's a great play. Obviously, Jasmine Coin, I'm a big fan of Jasmine Coin and where that's going to go. I don't know what your plan or exit strategy is, but I think that's great. I don't know much about VET. I've seen that I've reviewed it a couple of times, but I don't have it, and I know there's upside to it, quite a bit of upside. So I would probably say, yeah, I mean, you have a pretty good portfolio. Um, I don't know if you're, expanding to like many other things. It seems like you are more, let's say, use case focused rather than having any type of meme coins, which is good. To have that use case focus. There's a lot of people that have a ton of success that are just focused in on a massive use case within it, as in like Bitcoin or Ethereum and what Ethereum could be used for, or heavy on Solana. And I think that's always great to have. Thank you for the super chat. Dogecoin will start the altcoin rally. I mean, it did the last time, so I wouldn't be surprised if it does again. Good morning, all from sunny UK. Well, thank you for watching. I wish the weather was better. I wish we had it's like 70-degree weather. If we had like 65-degree weather, like that would be perfect. 65-degree with very, very little wind. Like I mean, I don't know, 2 mile an hour winds at times. I feel like that's not super fast, but it gives you enough of a breeze to get cooled down if you get too hot while you're playing golf or basketball or something. Hit that like button. Yes, Gary Fowler. Definitely everybody hit the like button. We got 109 people that are here, 34 likes. What is your opinion in Coinbase locking people out of their accounts? Is there no way to get in contact with them? So I haven't seen anybody get locked out of their accounts as of right now, but I also haven't checked that news. Coinbase. Concerned about getting my account locked or limited. Coinbase will lock your account, and after you provide proof where you got the money, you won't be able to withdraw your money. That's from 3 months ago. Coinbase may disable access to buy and sell services on an account for reasons such as high risk fraud. The security team may also restrict any account if they suspect it being targeted by a malicious user, or if there is a security issue with the account recovery process. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't experienced that, but I believe there is help that you can reach out to. I haven't had that experience, so I haven't tried to go ahead and do that, but I'm sure there is an avenue to do that. I haven't had any problems. Obviously, I
Gray
don't
Duck
want to have
Dent
any
Repair of
problems.
Minnesota donated $1.99 through Super Chat.
Thank you for the super chat. But yeah, I don't think like I haven't had any problems with it. So if I haven't had any problems with it, I haven't explored it. But maybe I'll have to go into it and look at it again. Um, $1 would be huge, a huge seller. So we will go higher than $1 for what? Doge? So yeah, I don't think that that's the case that will go ridiculously higher than $1 if you're talking about Dogecoin. I was gonna say she walked by. I was looking at this screen and I saw that Daisy was walking by on the replay, and I thought Daisy was there. I haven't seen her all morning, so I wanted to say hi. But now she's over there eating. I don't even know how she has food. Um, because I didn't feed her this morning. I fed her last night. Um, but where was I going with this? Oh, so I believe that Dogecoin will find a way to get to a level of $1 and a little bit past it. However, $1 is a strong, strong, strong resistance point. Like, I mean, super strong. While we saw 76 as a level, you're going to see like the 90 cent and closer to $1 level. That is a strong resistance point. And it's understandable why, right? Everybody's pushing for this to get to that level, that elusive level of $1, right? And once it does, it's going to pull back quite a bit. Thanks for the Margex link, Matt. I just made my first 200 XRP. That's fantastic, Steven. That's absolutely fantastic. If you guys want to start trading on Margex, honestly, I know it can be something that you're probably like, you know what? Maybe not, because if I trade on Margex, I might end up risking all of my money leverage trading. I've had so much success with it. A lot of other people have had so much success with it. If you guys want to go and check out my link that's in the chat, you can trade up to 100x leverage. I don't suggest that you trade 100x leverage. I suggest you do 10 or below x leverage. I typically do less than 10x leverage. You can see all these positions here, which some of my positions aren't loading, but all of these positions here are lower than a 10x. And if I do one that's like a 15 or 20 or 25 or 100x, it's going to be for short term. But the point is that you can play this out and believe in it a little bit longer term, and have a lower liquidation point and be able to profit a hell of a lot in the end by utilizing someone else's money and only spending $25, right? So that's really what I wanted to do. So I don't know how you guys feel about leverage trading, but it is a great way to earn extra XRP, extra BNB or BTC or whatever, right? So feel free to check out my link. The link is in the description for Margex. But let's go ahead and look at the meme coins, right? Meme coin market. I know we really haven't dove into anything. So we got 162 people here, guys. Please hit that like button. I would love to get up to 100 likes. It would help me out in growth and all of that stuff. But currently the meme coin market is sitting at about $64.4 billion, with Dogecoin leading the way at $30.6 billion. I don't know what it's ranked overall. I guess ranked 8th currently. And we're sitting at 21 cents, 21.3 cents, up 16% on the day, 40% for the last 7 days. So Dogecoin has moved quite a bit today. And we're seeing about $5.7 billion. So what's crazy is we're seeing it move a lot, but this is not the max amount of volume that we've seen into this play. We've seen 10 to 12 billion dollars at one point. So seeing this $5 billion doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to see it flow or move a lot less than what it did before. What it means is that we have a lot of buyers in the market, a heavy amount of buyers versus the sellers that are in the market. Very simple to understand. But I do believe that Dogecoin is going to find a way to get to that level of $1. And, the Dogecoin millionaire will be happy because I think he still holds his Doge. And a lot of other people that are big fans of Doge will also see those benefits. Now, I've been a big fan of Doge. The only Doge that I do have is in my Margex portfolio. Again, I have this Dogecoin that's down here, which is only $115 that's there for the quantity that I'm trading. And I think I invested 21 XRP. I'm currently sitting at $170, up 1,270%. Now I did make a lot of money with this trade specifically because technically I put in, I can't remember what it was. I think it was like $200 that I put in from the beginning, but I decided to take profit, and I already took $1,000 profit from this trade. But I'm currently up. I put or kept a little bit in there so that it could run, and if it does run, I gain a heck of a lot. You can see the liquidation point on this is 7 cents. So where we are, we're way far away from that 7 cent level, because where I opened it, it is actually at 8 cents, and my liquidation point again 7 cents, or right below 8 cents at a 10x leverage. So yeah, I opened this up a while ago and made a ton of money from it, but then also have taken my initial investment, have taken profit, have taken more profit and more profit. But now we're sitting on another $170 off of basically $10 worth of a gain there, or $10 worth of an investment, because I believe that was when XRP was worth about 50 cents. 5K ADA and 15K quant. I messed up. What do you mean? I'm way behind. Uh, Sorry, somebody said something about FTX Sam will be sentenced today for 50 years in prison. F him for helping tokenize AMC shares. Wait, what are you talking about? I don't know anything about that. Yes, Matthew low-key right. About what? Whoa, he's actually talking Doge? Yeah, I mean, I've talked about Doge. I just haven't jumped into a full live stream where I really mentioned the Doge the whole entire time, basically. Man, nice to see you again. It's great to see you. Yes, for Doge, just like everyone said in 2020, everyone said Dogecoin can break 1 cent. Can't break 1 cent. It did. Everyone said it can't break 25 cents. It did. I was buying Dogecoin at 25% of a penny. That's amazing. At 25% of a penny, that's absolutely phenomenal. Did you have a lot and you still have a lot, Dream Tanks TV? Did you hold throughout that whole entire time? Because I made profit from Doge. It was one of my first profits, and I really didn't hold much after that. I was waiting for it to pull back down, and then it got to a lower level, and I had no money to invest. So when I did have money, I ended up putting that money into um, Jasmy Coin, and Jasmy Coin, like I risked a lot in the Jasmy Coin, and I think Jasmy really worked out for me so far, and I think it will work out for me in the end. Um, but I would have loved to have been a part of. I knew that Dogecoin will always be there for nostalgia reasons, as well as whatever they decide to implement use case wise, and what Elon Musk does and all of that stuff. So I would have loved to have held quite a bit, but you know, I don't. All I hold is, what I hold in Margex. And I think it still has a ton of opportunity, and I still will make a lot of trades, short-term trades. I just won't hold any like long-term. I feel like all of my long-term opportunities have been purchased, and I'm waiting for those to play out. And I'm not really going to purchase anything new unless it's a brand new position that has opportunity from there. So, um, Matt, I made a good amount of money on Smart and VSG. Thanks. Also, I've been stacking Propy for, is it Propy? Am I saying that right? Or Propy? For 2 years, finally went up. That's fantastic. I'm glad that you made money on Smart and VSG, because those went up quite a bit. I know Smart didn't go up as much as VSG went up, and I think VSG has a lot more things that are coming for them. Like they have different things that are going to be happening. Um, that's going to be very, very interesting for growth. And this is why I still hold the VSG that I do hold, all of it, because of the potential growth within that play. So I'm excited for that. But then also Propy, I haven't heard about that position, but I'm glad that you are finally, I guess, making money on it. I want to say making money, but maybe you're back to break even. I'm not sure. It wasn't fully clear. Dogecoin will always be the number one meme coin. Absolutely. It will be the only meme coin that's out there. It is truly the only meme coin that's out there, right? You look at everything else, they are, meme tokens. Um, and you got Dogecoin. That's a meme coin. It is the original. Um, it is the one that started everything. I mean, you could say that Hey is the original meme coin, but you know, Dogecoin is. Can you also check this new crazy Pepe on Solana? Yeah, just give me a couple of minutes. I'll have to go into like Deck Screener or something because I always like to look at it there. I've been looking at Deck Screener a lot. Like, I mean, why is this not coming up? There we go. Yeah, I've been looking at Deck Screener a lot, and the reason being is because that's where a lot of the like beginning stages, like small investments to huge investments that you can make, a small risk for a large reward, or depending on how much you believe in that play, a large risk for a large reward. I've seen people that have made hundreds of thousands of dollars, and I'm like, wow. Like, I know it's something where it's tricky because you're buying in at a very low point, meaning that you're buying a lot of it. So when you buy a lot of it, you end up selling on whoever else is there. So I don't really want to, go in and show you guys, hey, this is what I'm buying here. Go ahead and buy this as well, because that's basically just pumping that bag in a large way. I'm not doing any of that. So I don't purchase any. If I purchase a position, I'm not letting you guys know what I am purchasing there. And, I probably will let you know what I make within it, but I won't let you know what I'm purchasing because I don't want anybody to be my exit liquidity in any way. I'm not that type of person. So I don't want that to happen because then I want you guys to make these gains as well. So I'm not going to let you know if I decided to purchase any position that's there. I won't let you know what I do have there because I know people that make money just by doing that. And I'm like, you're making money, but at the expense of so many other people. And I care more about other people making money than myself making money. If I ended up making $100,000 from this bull market, but then everybody else ended up making multiple millions of dollars, I would be ecstatic. I would be so happy for everybody that's in the chat, everybody that's a part of the community. When I invest into like Jasmine coin and stuff, and I invested at 0.004 or 40% of a penny, and everybody else started to really make these moves, and I see somebody have 2 million and 6 million and 8 million. I only have a million. It's fantastic to see that you guys are making this money and can take a million, take your original investment and, just put that back in your bank account. And now you have the rest that's gravy. That's still 3 times, 4 times, 5 times more than what I hold. Again, fantastic. I'm all about that. But yeah, I'll have to check out Deck Screener for that. Just remind me in a little bit. I want to kind of get through some stuff. Guys, we have 300 people here and we have 100 likes. I would like to get to about 150 or 200 likes. If you could get me there, I would greatly appreciate it. I had a lot. I had a lot and still have a lot, and we're going up. When you say a lot, like how much do you have? If you bought it 20% of a penny, you better have like a million or multiple million. Because 20% of a penny, if you buy at that level.
Virginiaman donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Matt, can you look at the Propy Pro chart? I had an Avenue raggedy price at 0.48.
Yeah, give me a second. What do we have here? So thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. You said Propy. What is Propy? I do appreciate that super chat here. Currently at a $2 price point, $227 million market cap. So, it's legit. It's no scrub. You have $33 million worth of volume, 14% volume to market cap ratio, 100 million total coins in circulating supply, which is fantastic, meaning that there's no type of dilution within it. If you look at the last 7 days, it's up by 88%. So you obviously made some money here. That with that increase, it's up 333%. In the last month, in the last year, it's up 426%. So I don't know where you invested in that, but I'm happy for you if you invested somewhere around these points down at the 50, 45 cent level, because you are up significantly. If you look at the history of what this was price wise, it got up to about a $4 price. Didn't really hold at these levels. I would say where it is right now, it's definitely surpassing a level to where it may have had a couple of resistance points from, but definitely held in some places, right? You see it up above this point, above this point, above this point, above this point. So you have multiple touch points there, showing that it does have some form of support and resistance at those levels, meaning that it could fight at those levels, that it's not just a true pump within this time period and then dumping down in a shorter amount of time. However, it doesn't have any history really above this point and where it is. It has, this short-lived history back from 2018, in 2021, 2022. So I don't really know what it does, but I would say the gains that you have seen, you should see definitely a lot more. I do want to check if there was any type of dilution. So it looks like there may have been dilution in the beginning stages of things, and right now you're also seeing that there was a decent amount of dilution, bringing it back up to like the top point was a 200 or 300 million dollar market cap, currently standing at a 228 million dollar market cap, meaning that there's no real history above this market cap level. So even if you do get to a level of, let me go back to price, even if you do get to a level of $4 from this $2 mark, that would be double this. So it would be about a $400 million market cap, meaning that you would have to surpass this previous level of this market cap of 300 million, which probably will be a little bit of a resistance point, I would imagine. That's something that goes without saying, is typically you see that resistance point, which is a previous high that it did get to market cap wise. But then once you see it surpass that, you truly see that start to run. So that's going to be the big tester that you have. But honestly, it looks decent. I'm glad that you're able to see these returns, that it has 100% of the supply out there, that you're not going to have any more dilution, because that's a main selling point for me, is to not have any type of dilution. It has gone up a lot for me in order to make a move into. However, it could be a gem sitting at a $228 million market cap and potentially having billions of dollars worth of a market cap level that it could get to, because you're currently seeing this available on Coinbase. So it has an S tier exchange, as well as having Gate.io and HTX and all of those, right? 14 other trading pairs. So it looks pretty interesting. I don't really have a lot of time here today. I think I'm only going to be on here for about an hour, maybe a little bit less, because I'm done pretty much at 8 o'clock. So I know I appreciate all of you guys, sticking with me and being here with me and talking about, Dogecoin. Blah, it will dump even more. No support at any price. I mean, that's I guess your opinion. If you're talking about Dogecoin, or you're talking about the one we just looked at. Let's see. Let's scroll down. How many zeros you reckon Coq Inu will drop this bull run? I don't know if I've looked at it often. I've looked at it like maybe twice, and I do think that it's a big play, obviously, on the Avalanche chain. How many zeros do I think it will drop? Um, Probably two at most. Two at most, and getting to about 1% of a penny is probably the level. 1% or 4% or whatever you want to look at there of a penny, because currently if you drop 1 0, it'll get you to a $2 billion market cap, a $20 billion market cap for another zero, and you'll be looking at about 1% or 2% of a penny, depending on what price you see there. So I think it'll drop 2 zeros at most, just to get up to tens of billions versus the single digit billions. But again, it all depends on how big the altcoin season is. We haven't seen the effect that the altcoin season will have, but we are seeing altcoins that are making slight moves. It's just not massive moves like we should see once Bitcoin's dominance comes down. Do you hold Doge? So I don't hold any Doge specifically. The only Doge that I hold, which technically isn't even holding Doge, is leverage trading, and I will consistently leverage trade within it for the long term. Probably after we see maybe a little bit of a retracement. If we don't, then I'll just stick with what I have here. I made like $1,000 on this trade, And I've made money on other Dogecoin trades as well. But then now I have $170 worth of profit here, unrealized profit, which is 1,266% increase on this play from where I invested in at. And I only invested about $10 into it, 21 XRP, and I'm probably going to be getting about $170 or maybe even more than that in XRP once I decide to take profit, if I decide to take profit anytime soon. Thanks, Matt. I know Tim Draper backed Propy. It's a cool project, tokenized real estate. That sounds very, very interesting. My average buy-in is 48 cents. You're the man. Yeah, that's a fantastic buy-in. If you decided to purchase that at 48 cents and saw an opportunity there, I mean, everything seems to be in line. Low supply, a good amount of volume, available in S tier exchanges, all of that stuff, right? Or S tier exchange as well as, top exchanges. So it's really, honestly, everything's in line with that play. And it looks very interesting. I just feel like for
Virginiaman
me,
donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Thanks, Matt. I know Tim Draper backed Propy. It's a cool project, tokenized real estate. My average buy-in is 0.48 cents. You're the man.
yeah, I feel as though for me, I wouldn't say it's too late for anybody to see an opportunity there, a larger opportunity. Um, I just feel like what I'm looking for within the bull market now, since I am invested since the bear market, I'm looking for either brand new things or things that really haven't like taken off, kind of like how XRP has been held back, something like that. But I think definitely Propy looks really good. Everything looks in line. Jasmine's still down. I think it is. I haven't checked it today. I usually go into my watch list and check things that are moving the most. Dogecoin isn't in my watch list because I don't truly own Dogecoin. But Shiba Inu is up by 6%. You see Kronos that's up by 4%, Bonk that's up by 2%, Cosmos up by 2%, Harvest Finance 2%, Book of Meme is slightly down, 1% down, but it is up 2% in the last hour. XRP is slightly up as well. Where's Jasmine Coin? Jasmine Coin is down by 3% as of right now at 21% of a penny. So yes, GME is also down to basically my cost basis at this moment. MAGA Trump is below my cost basis. You can see a lot of things that have decreased here. Reddit is down quite a bit. Only has $265,000 worth of volume. I have this position. I think I have, I can't remember exactly how much I have, but I know I'm down on the position or on the play. Sync also is down quite a bit. Grok down to 1.7 cents, still up significantly on that, as well as VSG, even though it's down by 10%. Anchor at 5.5 cents. I think that's going to be huge. You see Krill that's below the $1 mark. Again, I think this is really just getting started. I'm not looking to take profit from any of these plays yet. I haven't hit any of my profit targets yet, and we will see how all of that plays out. I believe Cardano is a good play. Hasn't moved, but previous history shows that it always lags behind. But when it runs, it moons. Yes, I agree. Cardano is or has been lacking behind, and some people have been questioning what's going on with it. And they're like, "Is Cardano dead?" And Cardano's not dead. No. Matt, ETHFi is doing very good. What is the difference between ETHFi and Ethereum? Do you think ETHFi will reach $20 to $100? I honestly don't know what ETHFi is. ETHFi. I mean, it's tricky to say whether this is going to get to $100 or not. Like what you're looking at right now is you have a total of 1 billion coins. So getting to $100 or $20 to $100, 20 would be a $20 billion market cap, which honestly is feasible as long as you can see a use within it. Currently stands at an $828 million market cap with $1.7 billion worth of volume. So you're seeing the volume that's flowing through it. you're seeing Binance and Gate.io and all of these other platforms that you can purchase it on, but 11% of the supply is actually out there. So while you see this at an $800 million market cap, fully diluted market cap at this current price would be a $7 or $7.2 billion fully diluted market. I wouldn't invest into this just because of the dilution, and I would like to see all of the dilution hit before I would make a move. But a $20 billion market cap is not out of the question. Right now, it doesn't need to reach a $20 billion market cap. Honestly, a $20 price point is really only looking at it double, or if you wanted to break things down, almost triple within price. But it's not something that's a crazy level to get to. Obviously, $100 would be pretty crazy. I would love to see the dilution happen, the price decrease, get into that play because the price decrease, but then see, the opportunity with the market cap and the growth and use within it as well. So it's tricky. I would say it's not my cup of tea now because of the dilution. But if that dilution goes away, feel free to throw it my way again, and we'll see what investment I could make at that point. What's your opinion on Vchain? Because the narrative is supply and enterprise solutions. Please share your opinion on Vchain. Like I said, I think I've shared my opinion on Vchain a couple of times. So I don't think there's an issue with the supply. You have 83% of the supply that's out there. There's no issue with the total amount that's there, 85 billion. You are looking at a $3.2 billion market cap. If we look at all history, it shows that this has gotten to a 25-cent price. However, you look at the market cap, $16 billion. I mean, it's far away from that point. I would expect to see a 2 to 3x over that. That's what I would expect to see. It doesn't mean that it can't go further than that, but a 2 to 3x over that, you'd be looking at maybe a 32, 32 or 50, about $60 billion market cap. So honestly, it's not, am I doing that math right? About a 50 or $60 billion market cap, something around that level. But it's not saying that it couldn't get there, but I just go by previous price history when I haven't checked into something heavily. I know some people do a ton of research into what VChain is and what they do and the different type of use case that they could have. I haven't. So mainly just from an investment perspective, from a short-term investment perspective, as well as a long-term investment perspective, I would just be looking for what type of gains and what my exit plan would be to get out of the position, not to use the position. So it should see a 2x or 3x over that. That's what I would say. You are seeing $100 million worth of volume. I would expect more. 3.2% volume to market cap ratio. However, we'll see how the volume does come in. I hear a lot of people talk about it quite a bit. Shiba Inu is up 76% since yesterday. That is absolutely phenomenal. I hope that people are receiving their gains, that they're hype about these plays, and that they accept some of these gains. Because I always like to bring opportunities to the table that could have some type of hype behind it. And anytime something crossed my desk, like we know where the money is flowing into, what money is flowing into what. And honestly, it does provide levels of gains that are just phenomenal for people. Now, are you talking about deck screener type gains? You're talking about beginning stages type gains? And maybe not 100,000 or 300,000 or 1,000,000% gain. But still looking at hundreds, maybe hundreds of percent gain, 200, 300%, something like that. Where do you see Shiba Inu topping out this bull run? I see them topping out somewhere around the Dogecoin level as well. Over $100 billion market cap is one of the top plays. I think you're going to see others that get in the range of 40 to 50 other meme coins, but I think the Shiba Inu Dogecoin will still be the leaders within the meme coin space, 1,000%, in my opinion. Is anyone here using a Soul Sniper bot? Which one? are you copy trading someone? So I'm not using a Soul Sniper bot. What price would Shiba Inu be when it goes to $100 billion market cap? So when it goes to, so if it gets to a drop zero, right? Let's start there. If Shiba Inu gets to a drop zero, I see what they did there. So when it does drop that zero, it will be a 59 or $60 billion market cap. If it gets to a level of $100 billion market cap, or let's say $120 billion market cap, that would be the next drop zero. So you would see, you would see this drop zero, and you would see a multiplication of that level. So you would have this to drop to and change to a 1, but then at a $120 billion market cap, this would change to a 2. So it's not really crazy of a change. However, you're looking at maybe a 3x from here to a drop zero, maybe a little bit more than that, just a slight bit more than that. So 3x from here, but then you also see a double of that 3x. So about a 6x for a normal person if you invested at this point. If you invested lower, then it would be, let's say for me, 0.00002 was that level. So it would be a 5x from there, and then we would have a double of that, which would be overall 10x for me. For some people, that 10x may be a lot. For some people, that 10x may be a little bit of cash. But then there's also people that invested at the added zero level. So the added zero level, you would be looking at a much bigger percentage gain from where you invested. But that's really what we're looking at, is just a 4 or 3 zeros and a 2 would be a $120 billion market cap. Not trying to pump anything, but Flux it's a good play. It's a Web3 infrastructure network operating on the cloud, and it's partnered with NVIDIA. Potential 10x coin. I've seen Flux, and I've talked about Flux a couple of times, and I do think that has some opportunity. And I don't think you'd be pumping anything because it's worth quite a bit. So, like, even I can't have that type of influence on anything. And even a lot of people can't have that influence on things like that. However, if you have 1 million followers or 2 million or 10 million followers, then it's a different story depending how many people watch your videos. Like if Brian Jung came out and said, hey, this play is going to move a massive amount, typically he can have 300,000 to even 1 million or 2 million people that watch one of his videos, meaning that you could pump it a massive amount if he decided to play this game. And I think he put out a tweet recently saying how he's been heavily focused on like utility projects, and it's always been great to see that. It's great to see his progression, first of all. I feel like I've been in some form of a competition, because there's always competition on YouTube, because I started after I saw one of his videos with like talking about the Amex Gold card, and he was at like I think 1,000 followers, and that's kind of when I decided to make that move. I didn't start uploading until a little bit after, but that's when I started to make that move into the YouTube space. He had 4,000 followers when I started, or 5,000, no, 5,000 followers, and he started to really jump and went to like 10,000 before I even got really off the ground. And by the time I really started to make a move, he had like 10x my following, and I think he still has that. So because he's been able to progress and move towards not only personal finance and credit cards, but also investing in crypto, and he's killing it in crypto. I mean, I don't know if any of you guys you probably have seen his videos. He's killing it in crypto, like putting out a video saying how these coins can 100x or 10x or whatever, and he's getting like 1.4 million views on those plays, and he also has great editing and all that. So absolutely fantastic to see his level of growth. I thought my level of growth was great, but then to be able to follow somebody and see them go from 1,000 followers to, I don't even know if he might be at like 1.6 million is crazy. And he's gotten, not saying he's gotten lucky, but he definitely got lucky with the algorithm. The algorithm, fed towards him when it comes to crypto, because he was like one of the first ones to put out some of those videos and really get a lot of views. So congratulations to him if he somehow sees this part of the live stream in any way. But please explain staking on Doge 20. So I haven't staked anything. I'm not really into the staking at the moment. So I would have to go into that in depth, and I feel like I don't really have the time to spend just on that. So I apologize, Dan, but we can always talk about that later because I only have like 8 minutes to this live stream and I want to get through a lot of stuff that's here. Doge started pumping again this morning, like right now, up to 20, 22, 23, 25 cents. So yeah, it's up to 21.6 cents. Right now it's up 4.6%, or sorry, it has changed in the last hour. It's up 0.06% and up 16 or 17% in the last 24 hours. Um, who's the guy you were talking about? Brian Jung. Yeah, like I said, pretty much followed the same steps in a way. I feel like sort of the same steps. It's just his level of growth, like it shows with the editing what it can do. Editing can just work wonders for as long as the algorithm picks you up. Because you can edit. I've seen some really, really good edited videos, but the algorithm just hasn't picked them up. So, I just do more more updated, videos and less edited videos, and he does great stuff. Let's see. Is there anything? I can't say anything in my watch list. The only thing we really have is Dogecoin and Shiba Inu that are moving quite a bit. Which Shib looks great. Um, Shib looks really, really good, sitting at 0.000032, but Dogecoin just looks a little bit better. Seeing $5.9 billion worth of volume, even while we're not really seeing a crazy amount of volume. I think the highest amount of volume that we just seen recently, we've seen it up in the range of like 200 to 300 billion dollars worth of volume. And you look at the peaks that we've seen, like this is all history. If you look at the peak, let me scroll up so you guys can see it. If you look at the peak, you can see that 300 billion was that highest level for volume. We're going to see a lot more volume since we're not even in altcoin season yet. Right here, we're still seeing that level of volume, and we're also seeing a comparable market cap to that peak point. And I think it's ready to explode a lot higher than where we see this at. So I'm not just I don't have any shade on Brian at all. I'm saying the algorithm picks people up based on the videos that you create and the engagement that you have. So he's even said it himself that he was lucky to have his first couple of videos pop off. I've been like, trust me, I've been watching him since he was at 1,000 subscribers. I've been, you know, glued to the screen to see what information. In the beginning, it wasn't highly edited videos, and even throughout the beginning, it wasn't. It was more about the fact that you're talking about something that people are searching for, and the algorithm picks you up randomly at times, and then when you establish yourself as something that's consistent, you end up getting that. Now, what I've I've been shocked to see is that he has had some inconsistencies in uploads in the past, but he still has retained that algorithm, which has always been fascinating to me. And I've been trying to figure that out as to how you maintain that algorithm, even though like you may take, because if you usually take a month break or 2 month break, like the algorithm completely drops you. But the fact that the algorithm continued to flow with him, it's honestly amazing. And he's been killing it with the content, and I love how he's upgraded a lot of his editing and only doing maybe videos here and there. Like he'll do, I think he did like he used to do like video pretty much every day, and then he would do videos that are spread out with like credit card stuff and all of that. But then when the videos got highly edited, obviously that's a very difficult process. I've gone through that process to edit something, and maybe now he could have a team, which would be great. But yeah, he works hard. Everybody on YouTube that has a large following works hard at what they do. I'm not throwing any shade in any way. I've always been in awe of like how the algorithm has been able to stick with him. Um, so I would love to find a way to reach a million followers. Actually, I want to get to a point where um, a lot of my income that comes in is passive, and once it is, I definitely will have the time, and I probably won't make as many videos as I make, but I will have highly edited videos. And that's what I like about him, is the fact that he now has quite a bit of revenue coming from various sources. So with that revenue that's coming from various sources, he can now focus on creating highly edited content, so that you have all of the effects, you have all of the things, and you don't have to make a video every single day, but you know that you have that following to really focus on other things. Like you can focus on your Patreon a lot more and put out plays that you believe are big plays for your community. For me, I make about 3-4 videos a day and then live stream for a decent amount of time. So it's difficult to get to that point, but I feel like I will eventually. It may be, you know, a couple of years before I get there, but I like where I am. I like the community that I have. I like all of you that are here. Anybody that's new here, please hit that subscribe button. It does help out the channel and all of that. um, I guess there's a little bit of luck involved. Um, just a slight bit. It's not saying that his videos are like he's lucky for having that. I think it's just the beginning to get picked up that fast. Like my brother was lucky, but he didn't take advantage of that. He started out getting like 4,000, 5,000 views and gaining subscribers like it was a kid in a candy store picking up candy. Like that's how easy it was for him to gain some of these subscribers. And I was like, you're lucky here. Just continue to make these videos. And he stopped. And I was like, I'm telling you, if you would have continued within this last 2 years, you probably would have more subscribers than I have, and you would have a massive amount of passive income. And he was like, I just couldn't do it. And I was like, it can't be for everybody. So it's understandable. But sometimes there's luck involved with the algorithm just picking you up right from the start. But then the quality of your videos brings you to a whole nother level. And I think that's something that just pat on the back for him. I don't want to just, you know, talk him up the whole entire time, but he did a great job. I only watch Matt's live stream. So thank you for saying that, Donnie. I appreciate that. Are you leveraging Doge on Margex? I am. I have only one trade for Doge being leveraged on Margex. Um, but I already took, like I said in the beginning of this live stream, I already took $1,000 sitting here. Yeah, I already took $1,000 from this, and I'm sitting on $174 worth of a gain, or up 1,200. You can't even see it, or you can see it a little bit. I'm up 1,296% on this Dogecoin play. And I probably will add another leverage trade, but I want to see it maybe pull back a little bit more, because let me get out of that. What we're looking at here is definitely more of a pickup than anything, and I should have maybe made this move. This is over the last day, isn't it? Yeah. Because for some reason it says, oh, that's Shiba Inu. I was gonna say that's not right. Let's go to Dogecoin, and it'll show exactly what we are seeing there. But he meant he doesn't watch your other videos, just your live streams. Well, I still appreciate it. I still appreciate all of the. Oh yeah, it was touch and go from right there. So it had a touch point down at the 12 cent level, and then really picked up. That would have been a great leverage trade, if you even saw that. I mean, I didn't see it because I was busy trading other things that are still positive, but not as positive as what that is. Because it did come down to about the, what is that, 50 moving average? Is that 50? 50 MA? Something like that. Yeah. It did come down to the 50, bounced off the 50 and really picked up and bumped over the 20. Now at 21, almost 22 cents at the current moment. It might even be 22 cents. What's the current price? 21.84. I'm getting big bags off meme coins. I just wish Matt would make more content on different stuff. So I typically do. I make a lot of content on things that are getting started, but a lot of times it's hovering around the positions that I hold. That's just me. But I know there's people that also like updates to see what's happening within the market, and maybe I may change that. But again, it's um, yeah, we'll see. We will see. Guys, I do have to get out of here. We have an hour, we had an hour for this live stream, 57 minutes to be specific. Guys, if you could, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. If you want to check out my link for Margex, feel free to start trading on Margex. I appreciate everybody that was here, any members, any moderators, anybody that's in a super chat, all of the chatters. I appreciate you guys. Doesn't matter if you said anything negative or positive. I'm here for the conversation. So thank you for being here. I would be going a lot longer, but spring break for the kids and Harper's home with me. So it's not as easy as just taking care of Hayden. Because now I have to deal with, kid, sisters arguing back and forth over who gets the blocks and who does this. It's just a lot. So anyways, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. And again, check out my Margex link if you guys want to start trading on Margex. But I'm going to get out of here and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.